Safe Space Race Comedy Story. Trevor is being given the tour of the office he is hoping to work at. The tour is being conducted by the office manager, Martin, who is on the verge of offering Trevor the job. Martin. Okay, now in here is the staff room. You're welcome to use this room at any time during office hours. Some people spend their entire lunch break in here, God knows why. If you bring in a packed lunch, the fridge is yours to use, and you can help yourself to a hot drink any time of the day. There's a milk buying road or something that goes on, but Brian, you might meet next week. He consumes about 20 cups of coffee a day, so he normally brings in a vat of milk. It would be easier to buy a cow and tie it up in reception. So that is the tour. Trevor, any questions at this stage? Trevor. Yes, just one. Is this room a safe space? Martin. Yeah, it's pretty safe. I'm the only key holder, and if anything did go missing, I'd certainly get to the bottom of it. Trevor. No, I mean, is this the safe space? Martin. Well, we've had no major accidents so far. Touch wood. Trevor. No, I think you misunderstand. A safe space is a designated area where people can go if they are being victimized or harassed. Martin. Right, okay, well, most people normally go outside. Trevor. So that's the safe space. Martin. It's safe to smoke. Trevor. So you don't have a place where people can go if they're being oppressed. Martin. Well, with all due respect, Trevor, this isn't Syria, although it can smell like a chemical weapons attack on Monday, after Brian has had a big weekend. Trevor says nothing, just looks unamused at Martin. Martin. I'm joking. I'll be honest, it's the first time anyone has ever mentioned a safe space. Most people who come for an interview normally comment on the close proximity of the office to the shopping mall. Trevor. Well, what do your employees do if they're being oppressed? Martin. Well, they normally tell the oppressor to piss off. Or other words if the swear jar is in operation. Trevor. I don't swear. Martin. Well, you'll save a bit of money then. If that is not applicable, we also encourage colleagues to settle their differences privately, and if that doesn't work, they can bring their complaint to me. Trevor. But what if the oppressor is you? Martin. Then you can escalate the matter to my boss. Trevor. What if your superior is the oppressor? Martin. I doubt it. He's made it. Why would he want to oppress people? You should see his house. Trevor. Well, respectfully, I would advise that you have a duty to provide a safe environment for your employees. Martin. We do try. We encourage employees to settle their differences, and if that doesn't work, then I and Human Resources will get involved. I'm not prepared to designate a room just on the off chance someone is having a bad day. I'm more inclined to let someone go home if they're struggling. Would that suffice? Trevor. Would that affect my wages? Martin. Well, how often were you thinking of getting harassed? Trevor. It's not a question of how often, it's more to do with the fact that there is a place someone can go if they are being harassed. Martin. Okay, well, there is a cupboard. Trevor. A cupboard. Martin. Yeah, it's the cleaner's cupboard, but we could convert it to a safe space. Trevor. Will it have PowerPoints? Martin. Well, it'll have a light, and I suppose we can put in a seat. Can't put in a window, I'm afraid it's a supporting wall. Trevor. But no PowerPoints. Martin. No, why do you need PowerPoints? I won't be expecting you to do any work in there, assuming you won't be too long. Trevor. It's not about work, it's about maintaining a social media presence. Martin. Why would you want to maintain a social media presence if you're fleeing victimization? Trevor. Well, how are people going to know if I'm being victimized? Martin. Come and have a look at the cupboard and see what you think. Martin leads Trevor to the cleaner's cupboard. Martin. Here you go. Trevor. It's a bit small. Martin. It's a cupboard. Trevor. There's barely enough room for me to sit down. Martin. Yeah, but also remember to factor in the cleaning equipment. Your area will reduce by 50% once the vacuum cleaner goes in. Trevor. What? You're not going to move the cleaner's equipment out first? Martin. There's nowhere to move it to. I'm afraid you'll be squatting with the bleach. Trevor. Bleach. Martin. Yeah, and air fresheners. So you'll be cramped and it'll stink, but you'll be safe. And you will at least have toilet rolls, which is most important. Trevor. Why would toilet rolls be important? Martin. Well, if you're scared and fearful, I would have thought you'd need anyway. What do you think? Trevor. Think. This is totally unacceptable. Government legislation states you have to provide a suitable safe space. Martin. No, I don't. The legislation says that employers are only compelled to provide a suitable safe space if no other alternative is available. In that case, providing a safe space is discretionary. I am prepared to allow you use the cupboard, and I will find a way to move the cleaning equipment out, or you can work from home while we investigate the issue, or you can decline the job offer I was going to make to you. Trevor. This is unacceptable. You can't not offer me a job. Martin. I can and I am. Trevor. Well, I'll take it up with an employment tribunal. Martin. That's your right, but I'll say that there were people with more experience for the role, and neither you or a tribunal can disprove that. Trevor. You haven't heard the last of this. Trevor storms off. Just as he leaves, Martin bumps into Brian, who is doing some work in his office. Brian. Who was that? Martin. Someone I was interviewing for a role. Brian. Were they successful? Martin. No. Brian. You didn't wind them up about the safe space again. Martin. Guilty. Brian. Why did you do that? We've been given money to build a safe space. Why not spend it? Martin. Because there's better causes we could spend the money on. I offered him the cupboard, but the minute he starts the job he'll complain it's not adequate, and then the trustees will demand the safe space is built. So the longer I can prevent employing someone who might actually use a safe space, the longer I have to come up with a plan to better use the money. Brian. Such as? Martin. Well, you know how we're supposed to be promoting a healthy lifestyle for employees and our clients. Brian. Yeah. Martin. Well, how much are your gym membership fees? Brian. Too much. Martin. Well, you go to that gym round the back of the train station, don't you? Very poor street lighting, and there's been a fair few muggings round there over the years. You wouldn't want to be on your own for a long period round there, would you? Brian. I suppose not. Martin. Well, wouldn't you feel much safer using a gym on site? A cheaper gym in a safer space. Brian. You know, I'm starting to feel safer already. Trevor and Martin walk off chatting. Thank you for watching.